So, this is another episode of Lit Nerds, and we actually may have a special guest for the book we were going to talk about. So, we're going to hold off and make that another video. So, we're going to make this a video of books we finished over the summer, and by we, I mean me, because I actually have the books here.
I don't. I was a slacker.
So, the two books we're going to talk about in this video, it's kind of a we're going to talk, is Lost Souls. I actually finished this like a few days after I posted the video for the other book, but we didn't have a chance to make a video, so this is one. And then we have The School for Good and Evil,
which I have read.
We've both read this, and so we thought we'd talk about it.
It's been a while since I read it.
Yeah, so which one should we talk about first?
I don't know.
Let's start with School for Good and Evil by Soman Chainani. Is that how you say it?
Looks right.
By Soman Chainani. I liked it.
I remember liking it, but I remember I didn't like the ending. Like, I didn't really have a strong desire to get the second one, because this is a trilogy.
Mm-hmm. This is the first book in a trilogy. Actually, the School for Good and Evil #3 just came out this summer. I'm currently reading that.
See, and I haven't read the first one since the first one first came out.
Yeah. Me and Megan's friend Tabitha were actually reading these kind of together. Because Tabby read the first book, then I read the first book, and then we both got the second book, and then we both got the third book. So it's kind of a together thing, because the third book didn't come out till July. So this is Agatha, and this is a girl named Sophie, and they're best friends, and they get kidnapped and taken to this school for princesses and princes and witches and other evil things that destroy fairy tales, or are the villains in fairy tales. Who is your favorite character?
I seem to remember liking Agatha the best.
Yeah, Agatha's my favorite.
Definitely like her more than Sophie.
Sophie got so annoying.
Yeah.
So quickly. The first line in the book is, Sophie had waited all her life to be kidnapped. If that tells you anything about Sophie's character development, I really think it should.
Yeah.
She's
not exactly the most likable person.
She got annoying so quickly. And Agatha one time, they're going to go on a walk, and Agatha listed things Sophie couldn't say, basically don't be belittling people. And Sophie's retort to that is, but then I can't talk. Yeah. I think people would like this book. It's a really good book. Yeah. And it plays on stereotypes and kind of changes your view of them. But I'd recommend it. Megan.
Well, obviously I recommended it.
Megan will obviously recommend it because she's the only reason I read this book, because she was giving away a copy.
Yep. So obviously I recommend it.
Obviously Megan recommends it. So we'd recommend this to anyone. It's really good. You find it in the kids section. And I think the back says ages 8 and up. So.
But, I think it's closer. It's more applicable to high school.
Yeah, high schoolers would get more out of it, but it says 8 and up, so. But I enjoyed it immensely. And then when I went to go buy the others, they're like, what are you looking for? I'm like, The School for Good and Evil? Where is that? Thinking, young adult section. Or in the children's section. This is a children's book. Okay, I'll go find that then. Because my thought was, this is totally not a children's book. It was. And so our next one is Lost Souls by City of Lost Souls by Cassandra Clare.
I have not read any of the books in this series.
Nope. It's book 5 in the Mortal Instruments, or if you kept up, for my reading, book 8. Yeah, it's book 8. And it's... Megan, how many annoyedness did I go through reading this book? She had to live with me while I was reading it.
I don't remember that too much because I did a lot of baking, and I kind of get in the zone.
She was baking, and so a lot of my yelling at the characters kind of just went over her head.
Plus, I was listening to music because you dance when you bake, obviously.
I would get up every once in a while. Do you think I was going to get to dance with her, and I'm just going to get because I couldn't deal with what was happening. The ending is really good. I enjoyed it. But it ended, and then you're like, I have one more book in this series to go. But they fixed things, and then it was like, oh, but their evil guy is still around, so we gotta take care of him. And I'm like, oh, right.
We couldn't when a series does that. It's like, this is a great ending. Oh, crap.
Crap, you didn't kill the bad guy.
Oh, crap, there's one more.
There's one more. Will you kill the bad guy in this one? No. It's like half of my reading of Heavenly Fire was, you gonna kill him now? Is he gonna die? Is he? Oh, he's... Nope. It took forever for that to happen.
Plot twist, he's actually the good guy of the whole series.
No, he's not. No, he's not. There are things he did that cannot be forgiven. I know I've said in the video I talked about the Mortal Instruments this last time, that my favorite book is Glass. And yes, my favorite book in this series so far is Glass. With the preface that I still cried really hard, really bad. My soul was ripped out of my body at that one part. And if you've read the Mortal Instruments, you will know what part in Glass I am talking about. I hate that part. It's almost brought up in every book after it happens. I loved that character. So yeah, but even with that, Glass was beautiful. But I'm not sure, remembering how much heartache I went through, if I can say Glass is my favorite again. I love the series overall, but anyway. Anything else we can say on either of these books?
I don't think so.
This one, if you read this one, you really need... it would be a good idea to read the other two. Obviously, Tabitha and I haven't sat Megan down and made her read the second book yet.
I'm a little hard to make you do things too.
But I'd recommend, if you're going to read The School for Good and Evil, read all 3. I haven't finished the third one, but read all 3, because there are things... This book could have been standalone, but whereas The Hunger Games could have been standalone, I really enjoyed the sequel to this one. It ties in wonderfully. It creates a whole new set of problems. Soman did a really good job. So, if you're going to read this one, I'd recommend reading all 3. And this one, of course, 5th book in the series. You won't understand a thing unless you read the others.
Challenge accepted. I'm in a difficult mood today.
She is. She really is. But yeah, Mortal Instruments I'd also highly recommend. So yeah, that's all for this video. You might get another one today.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. But we'll see you guys in another video.